Hi guys, just came to tell you a little something I wanted to share with you all. The Lord told me I should share it, and each time He gives me a vision, He wants me to share that too. So let's start off from the get-go. Um, a few months ago, I received a phone call from a group called Bibles for Jerusalem. They are translating a Bible into Hebrew, and they're doing both Old and New Testament for the Jews who have not accepted Messiah as their Messiah. So they asked if I would give money, and I said yes, I would. We agreed upon an amount that was comfortable for me and comfortable for them, and would do actually some work for them. So I set that up and it started going, and for 2 months it came out no problem. Well, my debit card got changed on me. They sent me a new one and they canceled my other one. I don't know why, but that also canceled the auto pay for the Bibles for Jerusalem. And we were going through some serious financial difficulties, and I was like, Lord, I can't set that back up yet. I just don't have the money to do this. And he kept working it in me, for like a few weeks. He would say, when are you going to set it back up? When are you going to set it back up? And I'm going, I just can't right now. I just don't have the money. So I was driving along with my husband a few weeks later, about 2 months later, and suddenly the Lord just poured this vision into my, like right before my eyes, and showed me himself and I pulling back and forth, like a tug of war over the amount of the money that I had agreed upon to pay. And he said, let it go. And I said, no, Lord, I can't. I really can't. I just can't afford to do this right now. And he's like, I said, let it go. And I said, no, I just can't. And still we're pulling back and forth in the vision. And he looks at me and he gets this really intent look on his face, and he said, I said, give it to me. So I let it go and I gave it to him. And we agreed in my head, I was talking with him in my head, that I would start giving it back, and that when we're obedient to him, he more than handles it. He takes care of it. He brings you to the place where you can do it. So he said, just trust me. He was just, pouring out on me, just trust me. If I bring you to it, I'm going to bring you through it, and I'm going to provide the way for you to do it. So he was just laying it on my heart, a nice heavy coating of obedience, and how important it is to, one, honor our commitments, and two, be obedient to what he calls us to. When we are obedient, he just opens the floodgates. So I told him in my head that I would be more than happy to do that, and I would add some money to it. Since he's going to take care of it, I've got nothing to worry about, right? So we agreed, and then all of a sudden he showed me this vision of pouring down rain all over me. Now, anybody who knows the Lord knows that rain is a sign of blessing. And then that rain turned into money. And I was like, wow, what does that mean, Lord? Well, a year ago, the Lord told me that he was getting ready to explode our finances. And for a whole year, I've been saying, okay, Lord, you said that a year ago. Where is it? Now it's like a year and 5 months since he said that to me. And I'm going, I'm not seeing any evidence of it, Father. I know that when you promise something, you do it just in your time. So help me to have patience and be calm and relax about this. And then he showed me that vision of rain first, soaking, pouring down rain. And then all of a sudden it turned into money. And it was all denominations of money just pouring all around me. And I was going, wow, I don't know what this is. But you can be guaranteed that if he's going to do that, I am going to be helping some serious people. I can't imagine life in the Lord without being obedient in that way, especially if He's pouring out blessings on you. Those blessings are not being poured out on you because He wants you to be rich. Oh gosh, I can't stand that. No, the Lord's prosperity is prospering you in health, wellness, sound mind, sound body, and wealth sometimes, yes. But when you have wealth of the Lord, when He's pouring it out on you, He's not doing it because He wants you to have the best cars and the best house and the best everything. No, He's doing it because He wants you to take and pour out on others. Like one of my favorite Bible teachers, I just love her to pieces. Her name is Patricia Gablehouse. I just love her. She was showing us one day a pitcher of water and a cup with also a little spout on it and another cup. And she was pouring the pitcher into the cup, and it was then pouring into the other cup. So you see, it was the blessings being poured out so that you may be a blessing to the next person, and then that person can be the blessing to the next person. And it just stuck with me so well. And so, yes, obedience brings blessing. And not only that, it just brings you so much closer to the Lord. It is just so wonderful to have the Lord in your corner, on your side, and bringing you through every little of life's problems. When we trust Him, He shows us just why it's good to trust Him. So I have this old song that I'm going to sing a little bit of. And it was one of my favorites when I was growing up in a Baptist church and when I was a young girl. And so I'm going to share that with you. And it's Trust and Obey. The Lord, in the light of His word, what a glory He sheds on our way. While we do His good will, He abides with us still, and with all who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. We never can prove the delights of His love until all on the altar we lay. For the favor He shows, for the joy He bestows, but for all who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. Love you, Lord. I thank you all for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it brings something to you. I know there must be somebody out there who's going through the same thing, unable to trust that the Lord is going to handle it for you. But if He calls you to make a commitment to give, then you do it. You just do it. And then He pours blessings all over you. It might not be monetary, it might be some other way, but He will always, always show you why it's worthy to trust Him and obey Him. Love you guys. Bye.